This month on Patreon, throwing soup at art solves global warming, Airbnb or party poopers, Taylor Swift breaks Billboard, Buckley revisits some predictions, and more. Support the habit at patreon.com/doseofbuckley. You're all familiar with the boy who cried wolf, right? If for some reason you're not, it's a fable about a kid who keeps yelling about how he's seen a wolf coming towards the village, except he hasn't. He just thinks it's funny to scare everyone. And so eventually everyone in the village is like, yeah, okay, whatever, you pain in the ass. I don't even think you know what a wolf is. Then, one night, the boy actually sees a wolf, tries to alert everyone, and they say, leave us alone, you little puke. We're not falling for this again. Except, this time it actually is a wolf, and it rips the absolute shit out of the village, just tears through everyone, leaving the boy for last. So his final thoughts are how he's responsible for this. Those deaths are on his hands, which are eaten by the wolf a few seconds later. I think that's how it goes anyway, I don't remember it word for word. The wolf might have just ate a couple chickens, but anyway, on the internet, every day we get the person who cried racism. It makes it nearly impossible to take anyone seriously when you see that word. And I totally understand why. I used to get called racist for making fun of bad rap lyrics, which, in itself, seems kinda racist. Suggesting that a cornerstone of black culture is lyrics about buying expensive cars, having unprotected sex with multiple women, and doing copious amounts of drugs, and that making fun of those things is making fun of all black people. A little weird if you ask me. So, a few years ago, a little movie you might have heard about called Black Panther came out. And if you recall, if you said anything negative about it, well, you were just a big ol' racist. And if you said you weren't interested in seeing it, yeah, okay, Ku Klux Kyle. Now sure, there were probably a few actual racists who were like, when they gonna make a White Panther? Enough of this pandering shit. But by and large, I would give the benefit of the doubt that maybe people were just burnt out on the superhero shit by then. Or they had no interest in the character after seeing him in Civil War. And maybe they had some legit criticisms about the movie. It's not perfect by any means. It was a solid 7 or 8 out of 10 as far as big, loud, set-piece, punchy-kick costume movies go. But anyway, it just so happens that Wakanda Forever, the sequel to Black Panther, is in theaters this weekend. Officially came out yesterday. And have I got some good news for those of you who are like, no thanks, I'm good. This time around, if you actually do want to go see the movie, and you're white, you're a racist. You can't fucking win. So this video went viral from some TikTok account. It doesn't matter who, because they seem to have wiped out all their social media accounts. Fame is a funny thing. People want it until they don't. But, much like Wakanda, the internet is forever.
This message is to all our would-be accomplices and white allies. This message is to all the white people who have BLM in their bio. If you really want to prove to black people that you love us and you care about us and you are down for the cause, do not go see that movie opening weekend. You buy your ticket, you give it to a black person or a black family who can't afford to go. And then you go sit at that theater in front of the doors. You make sure that every black person in that theater can enjoy that movie in peace. You make sure that you use your body to block us from anybody who would be coming in that theater to do us harm. That is your job. You can go see it on another weekend. Go see it on the second or third weekend. But the first weekend, that's for us. To do anything other than this is anti-black.
Oh man, so where to begin? First off, it's a superhero movie. Yes, it's a predominantly black cast, and I'm sure there are many black people who are very happy to see people who look like them as heroes in these types of movies. I totally understand that representation matters. Yeah, lib alert, I know. But these superhero movies are not culturally significant pieces of art, okay? Listen, I watch them, but they're the Big Macs of movies. They're enjoyable, they hit the spot, they're okay for you once in a while. But your life shouldn't revolve around them, and consuming them exclusively is not a good idea. You know, if this was like they found previously unseen footage of Martin Luther King Jr. speaking, and they were going to put that in a theater for some reason instead of, just making it available for free on YouTube, and white people were like shoving black people out of the way to see it, out of my way! I need to see this before you! Yeah, I could see her point then. But this is a movie where the woman from The Walking Dead and an anti-vaxxer fight a fish man with wings on his feet. Also, I love the part where she suggests that white people should stand outside the doors and use their body to block anyone who would do us harm, like just in case James Holmes shows up for round 2. First off, I don't think management will allow people to just stand outside the doors of each theater. And second, do you think that'll make black people feel more or less comfortable going to a theater where a wall of white people are blocking the doors, checking melanin levels to decide if you can go in or not? Now, I'm just a little white guy, I know, but I just kind of have this feeling that that wouldn't go over too well. But no one is taking anything away from anyone else by seeing this movie. Just in my little city, between 4 theaters, they've got 39 showings on the day that I'm uploading this. Add another 39 for Sunday, let's say only 30 on Friday, 108 chances in 3 days to see a movie. No one's taking anything away from anyone else by seeing this movie. And in fact, movies live and die by the opening weekend numbers, especially now in the streaming era, where this movie will just so happen to have its 45-day window close on Christmas Day. I would be shocked if Wakanda Forever isn't on Disney Plus that morning, just waiting for the little white kids to finish opening up their squishmallows. If you want Marvel to make more of these, you want everyone to show up opening weekend. Otherwise, they go, well, this movie bombed. It only made $500 million. Guess we'll go back to making more white Spider-Man movies. People show up for those. In fact, the more white Spider-Men we put in a movie, the more tickets we sell. Now, the part where she's basically mocking allies with BLM in their bios? Absolutely make fun of those people. Because you're right, I'm sure the Twitter slacktivists have done very little for the cause. I watched Boo! A Medea Halloween. I clicked like on that video of Lizzo playing the flute. I'm with you, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, mock the absolute shit out of those people. All these goobers are running out of space in their name to put more flags, but go on Reddit and talk about how it's not safe to take their kids downtown because what if they saw a homeless person doing a drug? And if that's where you wanted to go with the message, to say, Wakanda Forever is coming out in 2 weeks, and many black families would love to take their kids but can't because theater prices are absolutely insane, and try and organize some sort of fundraiser for that, yeah, absolutely. But that doesn't go viral, does it? No, a video telling white people it's their job to act as human shields in case Dylan Roof tries to crash a screening. In fact, telling them that they are anti-black, that they are against black people entirely if they don't do that. That goes viral. That gets some idiot like me to make a video about it. Which I guess maybe brings awareness to the real cause? I don't know. But that's the internet now. You have to have the absolute most extreme opinions about everything to be heard. So, to my fellow whites, please don't spill your pumpkin spice lattes and craft beers when I tell you this. Go see Black Panther 2? You're a racist. Don't go see it? You're a racist. The word is more diluted than the watered-down pops they're charging $6 for at the theater. Wonder if calling it pop instead of soda is racist. Hold on, let me ask someone on TikTok. I'm sure that'll get me a measured, reasonable answer.